Hey guys, I got this 96 Ford E-350 Club Wagon and I'm doing a camper conversion on it, but when it's nighttime and I open the door, I can't see anything in here. And the map lights slash the door lights don't work at all, but hopefully it's just the bulbs. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a 1996, and if your van is a bit newer, I believe this will look completely different. But to get these covers off, all you gotta do is use a plastic trim tool right in that crease, and they pop right off. And check that out. That's obviously why it doesn't work. It's like broken in half. Get that out of there. Instead of using the regular halogen bulbs, I actually got some LED replacements on Amazon. These are the festoon style bulbs, and I will leave a link to these down below so you can find them. And they look like this. They have a bunch of little LED drivers and a little heatsink on the back. Came as a 4-pack. Normally, LEDs have to have the correct polarity, so if you install one and it doesn't work, try flipping it around. But I believe these ones have a little special circuit in here that allows them to work either way, so let's test that out real quick. Yep, works both ways. I'll just test each one, because I have had one of these before where if you put the wrong polarity, it starts smoking because that circuit was bad. And it looks like these work either way. Let's do a quick wattage test to see how much power you can save using an LED bulb versus the stock halogen. And since the bulbs in this van are missing and or broken, I got one from a different vehicle. It's a slightly different size, but it'll still give us a good idea to how much wattage you can actually save. And we're gonna run it at 12.5 volts. And voltage times amps gives us the wattage. So that is running at about 4.4 watts. That is much brighter. It's using about 1.6 watts, and that's less than half of the stock halogen. So that'll definitely help save your battery while at the same time being brighter. And these also should last a lot longer as well. And these LED lights should pop right in. There we go. And as you can tell, they're a bit loose, so I'll pop that out. To make them fit properly, I'll just take some needle nose pliers and kind of crimp these together. And let's give that another try. There we go, nice and tight. And you can kind of angle them so they're aiming straight down. Let's go ahead and open the door, make sure it works. Check that out. It works. And the cover just snaps back on. All right, now we'll just do the same to the other side. Pop off the cover. That one's actually missing completely. I bet someone pulled it out of there to try to go get a new one and then just forgot about it. I'll crimp these ones down as well. Just clip it in. Super easy. And when the doors are closed, if you need light, like if you're trying to look at a map or something, you just push it to the side and it turns on. Kind of a neat little design. They're like that. If you open the door, they both turn on. And then if you twist the headlight knob counterclockwise, it'll hit a little switch and turn them on as well. You just turn it clockwise to turn it off. And also here's a neat little trick. So if you open the door and you turn them just slightly, it turns them off. But if you go any further, it'll turn them on. So that's kind of cool if you want to leave the doors open and you don't want to run the battery down. And then all the way down, it shuts them on until you close the door. All right guys, I found out something else which is really interesting. So if I barely move this handle, it turns the light on. That is so trick. And it turns off after like 15-20 seconds. Then the driver's side does it as well. I think it does that so you can find the keyhole when you get into the van after shutting the door. It kind of makes sense. If you open the side door in the middle and then close it, it shuts right off. And just to see what happens, if you open and close the back door, it shuts immediately off as well. If you're inside and the light is off, if you open the door, it turns on, but as soon as you close it, it turns off. So there's like a little switch in the outside door handles. It's